Hey everyone, my name is Nolan, and I'm making this video because right now I just have no motivation to not only record and upload and edit videos for Pixel Gun, but let alone I have no motivation to even just play the game. Like my clan mates are probably wondering why the heck I'm not even playing the game to get Valor for our clan, and it's just because I'm honestly, guys, I'm just over it. And I'm making this video because I would like to give my ideas, feedback, and also be a voice to a community that I think is largely not listened to in this game. And I'm not making this video to rip on the devs. I'm actually making it, I guess, in the general interest of the developers. I hope that they watch this video and go, okay, these are actually some ideas that we should listen to and even take into consideration. Because honestly, I'm just done with Pixel Gun. It's the same thing over and over again. It's really boring, and the thing is, I started making content for this game on weapon reviews, and I can't even do that anymore because it just is not good for my channel. So I'm just going to start going over this. There's a lot to talk about, so I hope you guys stay for this whole thing because a lot of it you guys might want to hear, because a lot of you guys might not even have thought about it. Also, let me know every thought you have down in the comments. If I miss something, talk about it in the comments, because part of my job as a content creator is to be a voice to people who are not heard, and because that's something that a lot of content creators don't do that much. I'm not ripping on anyone, any content creators when I say that. I'm just saying that sometimes they just kind of ignore their community, and I don't want to do that. I want to actually I want to listen to the community and actually talk about what's going on, and because that's how we grow. We grow like that. That's how it works. Okay, so let's just start off. So the main problem that I have, and where it kind of all started, was when I kind of found out that the developers, I don't know if it's intentional or just that they're busy, but they just don't listen to the community enough whatsoever. And I'm not just being cold when I say that, and I'm not just saying that to say that. Literally, they don't. If you guys know, the Pixel Pass had a revamp, and in the updates where they revamped the Pixel Pass, there was a challenge in the elite challenges. I don't even remember what it was, but it was I think it was like you have to win the tournament. And that made a lot of people very mad. There were people in the Pixel Gun Discord server in the idea submission every day saying that they needed to change that. I was one of them. I was one of them. I did it multiple times throughout that battle pass. Not every day, but I did it multiple times. And it was 2 weeks into the battle pass when another content creator went to the developers and like messaged them and was like, guys, there are a lot of people who want this changed. Are you guys planning on changing it? And one of the developers responded and was like, wait, who wants it changed? And I was like, bro, like, literally, I literally after that went to the idea submission channel, looked, and like one of the third or fourth message up was like, guys, change the tournament challenge. And I was like, you literally just have to go to the channel and see it. Like, so I was like, do they just not care? Do they not watch and listen for ideas? Because a lot of people have really good ideas. I'm not gonna lie. That would be like, yo, that needs to be in the game right now. And it's like, ugh. And a lot of them, of course, are annoying 12-year-olds who have no idea what is actually in the best interest of everyone. But still, just reading the channel, don't have moderators send you good ideas. Read the channel for yourself and find these good ideas that people have, or even popular ideas. Maybe they're not really good, but still look at what people want, and it's just like read through it, and it'll just improve the game so much. With that being said, I have wasted thousands of gems to accidental upgrades. I have videos of these. Oh my gosh, it is so infuriating when before I was official content creator, that was my own time and money going to waste. So my first idea is to add a confirm purchase button. This is something that has been requested for years. when I go to upgrade a weapon, yes, my sound is on. Actually, that's a maxed out weapon. Let me go to a weapon that isn't maxed. I just click 70 coins and it's upgraded. Like, if it doesn't matter if I meant to click back and I accidentally click that, it's upgraded. I can't do anything about that, and they don't do refunds. So if I really want it upgraded, make it so it's like big red label, confirm. I spent 2 years in coding. I can code that myself. Please just add it, okay? All right, that'll just make things so much better. So I'm not accidentally spending my gems, and it's like, it's like, if you guys really just don't care that much, I don't think you guys do. I think that the developers actually care enough to add something like this, so I'm not spending more money that was accidentally wasted. That's my point. And it's like, I know that there's no way that the developers don't care that much to add that. It's got to be such a quick change, and I just think it needs to happen. It needs to happen. A confirm purchase button. That is already a giant step in the right direction. Okay? Please. Alright, the next thing, while I'm on the topic of weapons, weapons need a huge balance revamp. Huge. First off, why do we go by efficiency? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why we go by efficiency. I get that a lot of YouTubers' content right now is damage testing to get the correct damage. And so I guess taking that or adding an actual damage thing to each weapon would kind of take away a lot of content. But still, it's just never sat right with me why it's by efficiency instead of actual damage. Personally, I want that changed. However, that's probably not good for a lot of content creators, especially Draught, because he has built his channel on damage tests, and man, I don't know. But the thing is, you have something that is labeled efficiency 423 with a fire rate of 93, like combat fireplace. This weapon literally does 1 damage more than Moon Rifle, and Moon Rifle isn't that good. This weapon, I mean, okay, some of you may think it's good. That's okay. You can have your opinion, but it does not compete to another weapon like, let's see here, Echo Dial Rifle. Echo Dial Rifle has 1 fire rate more, so you would think it would do a little bit less damage. However, this weapon kills someone in like 4 shots. It's overpowered. And it's like, these are completely different weapons. However, their stats are almost identical. And it's like, well, what? How can what I'm saying is the damage is completely unbalanced. As an ultimatum haver, I can acknowledge this weapon is ridiculously broken. It is overpowered. It is ridiculously overpowered. It does not need to be this strong. It needs to have a fire rate increase and a huge damage reduction. Yeah, it's overpowered. It makes it. This is the point I'm trying to get to. You are not going to win games. You are not going to win games using free-to-play weapons like Black Mamba. Actually, Black Mamba is a good primary. You most likely still won't win games with that. Assault Shotgun, no. You will not win a game using only Assault Shotgun. You will not win a game using only Predator. You will not win a game using only Police Force Rifle, Future Police Rifle. It just won't happen. It won't. You need these mythical weapons. I mean, you can get these free-to-play, but it's like you cannot win games just trying to be casual. I'm sorry. It's impossible. With that being said, once you get into these pro matches, if someone has ultimatum, if someone has dislike, for the love of mint, dislike is going to win. Dislike. A lot of people say that weapons like combat fireplace are good. You're right. Okay, maybe I'm just bad. It's a good weapon. Moon Rifle. One of them was Royal Fighter. I made a video on Royal Fighter saying it wasn't good, and a lot of people were mad at me for that, and that's understandable. I actually started using it more, and it's actually a good weapon. But a weapon like this does not compete with Tactical Scorcher. It does not compete with Ultimatum. You do a 1v1 Royal Fighter versus Ultimatum, who's gonna win? Ultimatum. Hands down. Same with weapons. Dark Deerbow, this is the most, I gotta say, this is probably like the third most overpowered weapon in the game right now. It is ridiculous. I couldn't beat him with Ultimatum. It's like, so imagine how someone's gonna feel trying to use like Acid Shotgun or like Assault Shotgun. They're not gonna win. It's like, it's so unbalanced. Things need to be changed, and it's like, and so that being said, as a person who has these overpowered weapons, if I want to grind out lotteries and grind out like a bunch of stuff for weapon reviews, I have to use the same weapons and strategies over and over and over again. Okay, so I'm currently on my calculator app so I can do all the math for this. So, we got 4 weapons in the lottery. Each weapon has 250 parts, and these are the main weapons, by the way. And I'm going by fighter's chests for efficiency, because fighter's chests are the most efficient way to earn the weapons. So, times 250 parts, that's 1,000 parts for all 4 lottery weapons. So we're going to divide that by 25. That is 40 chests. You need 40 chests in order to get all the weapons with just fighter's chests. There you go. So, but there's more. We are going to multiply this by 2 because it is a 50% chance. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add on, we'll just add on only 10 chests. All right? Like, we'll just be minimalistic. We'll give all the odds to the player. But you're going to win gems. So plus 10 chests for gems. Let's say that. So there's 50 chests in order to win all the weapons. Even though it's more like half and half. It's more like you win gems half the time, you win weapons the other half of the time. So now let's add another one. We have Circus Cannon plus 1. We have a sleigh or a chair. We have Frostbeam spell. We have a hat. We have Gift Stitcher. We have Candy Axe. We have Elf's Revenge. We have a trail. We have the chimney cannon thing. We have dual revolvers. We have a shovel. And we have a skin. That is 62 chests, fighter chests. We're going to multiply that by 50. 3,100 keys. With 10 chests going to gems, and the other ones going to weapon parts, it's going to take 3,100 keys to win everything in the fighter's chest lottery. And that's not even including super chests. Let me tell you something really quick. I recently did a video that was spending 3,000 keys on this lottery. Do you know how many weapons I got? I got 2. 2. And I already have Gift Stitcher, Candy Axe, Elf's Revenge, Chimney Cannon, dual revolvers. I have all the lottery weapons and a skin. I think I only won 1 skin out of it. I have all the lottery. I had all the weapons prior to that. So that's minus like several chests. So it's going to possibly take, let's just add on, it's going to probably take more around 4,000. I had someone say it took them 4,000 keys to get everything. So I'm going to add on 900 to be realistic. Because it took me, even 3,000 keys got me half the weapons, plus another 200 parts, basically. 4,000 keys. We're going to go that to be realistic. And that's still minimalistic, I think. If that's a word, I don't know. We're going to now divide that by 5. That is how many matches you have to play to win the lottery completely. That is, if you're playing deathmatch, team fight, team strike, that is how many matches you have to play. Let's multiply that by 4. That is how many minutes of the game you have to play just playing team fight or deathmatch. Let's divide that now by 60. 60, that's how many hours? 53 hours? That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't personally have that much time to play 53 hours worth of Pixel Gun. So let's divide that by 2. So that's 26 hours, approximately 27 hours per week. So we'll divide that by 7. You're going to have to be playing an average of 4 hours of Pixel Gun per day, every day. That's, guys, I know you guys probably play other games, or maybe that's reasonable for you guys, but let's be honest, that's actually a long time. And that's just for the lottery. That's just the lottery, bro. Obviously, you could probably win keys quicker than that, but that's just like the bare minimum. And it's like, that's so much grinding, bro. And guys, I got 3,000 keys and didn't even win all the weapons. It's like, it's so it's just infuriating. For 50 hours, or it's more like 27 hours a week, and that's just so boring. It's the same thing over and over again. I want to use all these cool weapons, like freaking Shadow Spell. That's so cool, and it sucks. It's horrible. All these weapons, it just they need to level it out. Even if they're not all equal, that's okay. It just needs to be leveled out because it's just I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. It's like there are so many weapons in here I just don't use ever because they're bad. I mean, they're not bad. I guess when I say bad, I mean in the grand scheme of things. They're not bad, but they don't compete with these better weapons, and it's infuriating. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's talk about clans. Clans has had 0 changes recently. 0. And that may not be a bad thing because it's actually a good system, I gotta say. But doing these challenges for weeks, like almost a year now, is old. It's old. I'd suggest that these challenges be changed weekly. Having this Ants Life challenge, eliminating with heavy opponents, has been a thing for like, I want to say 2 years. I remember doing this when getting home from skiing last year. Playing Ants Life, getting heavy kills. These challenges need to change. They need to change. Because it's boring. I have no motivation to do clan challenges whatsoever. It's old. That's just my thought. There, out of the way. And I recommend changing them weekly. Even if it's just like cycling. So if that makes sense, like if it's 1 week, get kills through wall. The next week it's, I guess, eliminate opponents through scope, and then it switches back and forth and back and forth. That's still variety, even if it's not a lot, and honestly that'll get boring quick too. It's still variety, and it just makes it so much better. And while we're on the topic of clans, the black market has no value for me at all anymore, except for getting silver. And I can't get weapons out of here anymore because I have all the weapons. Maybe I'm missing 1 or 2, but I can't get gems. I can't get anything I need out of this anymore, so it has no value. I think the black market, when it was first introduced, was perfect. I liked it. You could literally exchange all forms of currency. You could literally get the battle pass. You could get gems, coins, silver. You could get more weapons, and it's all gone now. Yeah, so that's something that I just... I'm sorry. I mean, this video, it's very negative, and it's very hard to keep positive. I'm going to say that. It's in a very negative tone, and there's no way else to do it. I can't sugarcoat things because that's just not honest. So I'm done trying to be positive when I can't be. I need to be honest, and me being honest is more of a negative tone. Okay, another thing that I guess it's a big deal to free-to-play players, but it's not a huge thing. It's not a huge thing. It's just something that I don't understand why it happened. Trader's Van weapons used to be 300 gems, mythical weapons, and now they're all upwards of 400. So I don't know what happened there, but it's pretty obvious that the prices were increased, and for no apparent reason. That could just be that the developers needed to do that in order to break even with revenue or something, or I guess sales. I don't know. But that's something that I noticed that made me pretty mad originally. Just like, why? I don't know, because now I'm spending more too to get the same thing. Another very small thing is the lucky chest was removed. That's just something that, like, no, why? More than, like, a big deal. I mean, it wasn't, like, a huge influence, but it was still free. It was free, and it's gone. It's just things like that are like, why? Why? I'm going to say this, not for myself, but for the general community. This game has gotten, with each update, or maybe not each update, but if you were to put it in a graph form, it would be more and more pay to play as it's gone up. While we're on the topic of pay to play, you literally cannot get this for free anymore. You can't get the battle pass for free. You have to buy it. Me, a content creator, I get it for free. I think. And I actually have a lot of credits left over, so I can get tickets for free. But just a regular player cannot get the battle pass for free. I actually don't have too much of a problem with that. because in other games, the battle pass is a way of getting cosmetics, really cool cosmetics. Like in Call of Duty, you can win some pretty cool cosmetics. It's a way of getting cosmetics and not actually advancing your character. However, when you introduce weapons like Firefly's Blessing, this is better than Ronin. Why would you not want this? And people who don't want to spend money can't get it. So it's like this is the definition of pay to win. Like, I don't understand. Like, is that being negative when I say that? This battle pass is pay to win. You have to buy it, and if you do, you get overpowered weapons to win matches. That's what I was talking about earlier. You need good weapons to win because the weapons are unbalanced. So it's literally pay to win. While we're on the topic of battle passes, I don't actually know if it's the case anymore, but the rewards had significantly decreased. Looks like, okay, this battle pass is different. There's more. It used to be you would win, actually, okay, it's just less frequent. You used to win 50 gems occasionally per gem thing. You would walk out of a battle pass with about 800 gems. That's how much. Right now, I don't know how much it is, but at one point it was down to 300. That was a voice crack. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous in my opinion. They reduced the amount of winner's chests from 3 to 1 at one point. It's back up to 2 now. So this battle pass actually looks like it's in the right direction. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like this battle pass. I really like it. Apart from the moon rifle, I really like it. This is one of my favorite. Except for the fact that it's pay to win, literally. I actually really like this battle pass. I think it's a really positive battle pass. Another thing I want to talk about is there's a lot of areas in this game that have been abandoned, literally. Like, they just haven't gotten any development. One of those is the task book. I know there was an update for this recently. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there was. However, this says craft a clan weapon one time. I've had that for like 3 or 4 years because I've had all the clan weapons for like ever. So I literally, if I want to make advancements, I can't because that's there. So it's like, I think that needs some revamping. Here's another thing that I want to talk about, and this isn't, in my opinion, necessarily a bad thing. It's more of something that I think that if changed could actually be really good for the game. There are a lot of new weapons. A lot. There's about, let's go through here. So this update, there have been 1, 2, 3, okay, 1, 2. I just collected the gems for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Something like that. 15 or 16 new weapons in a single update. I suggest we decrease the amount of weapons per update. Because this is really overwhelming. I specifically remember someone saying that the amount of new weapons per update is just, it's cool, but it's really overwhelming for new players especially, or free-to-play players, because they feel obliged to get all of them. And it's like, you don't have to, obviously, but I don't even get all of them. As someone who gets free currency, I don't even get all of them. And it's kind of annoying in a way, but also it's like, I think the lottery should be used mainly for obtaining older weapons, but that also fit the theme. For example, this is a Christmas, so let's put like Christmas Ultimatum. What's the laser one? The laser heat one that's in that set, and then the dual cryo pistols. So like you put those in the lottery. Those are Christmas themed, but they're older. So like those have been in the game for a while, so you can earn those. So that's not new stuff. And I think that actually might save a lot of time for revamping the game and just making it better in general. I think that maybe a lot of time goes to adding new weapons to draw players in, but then again, at the same time, players are being scared off, if that makes sense. Another thing that I'd like to talk about is an idea. This isn't anything bad about the game, I have to say. It kind of is, but it's an idea, and it's a really good idea that I think should be taken into consideration. You have a lot of cosmetics in this game, a lot. And there's a lot of cool ones. Like, actually, this is pretty cool. and they're just completely worthless. There's no point to wearing these whatsoever. So I suggest you do what Terraria does and have a vanity section. So for armor, you can have a vanity, real armor, you have like a real section and then a vanity. So for the real, I want the golden clown armor because that's one of the best. But if I like the default one better, then I can equip that and have a vanity section. It's like literally this, skins. It's basically skins. However, you have the option for all these. So if I want Burning Tiara, which is the best headwear, then I go with Burning Tiara. But in my vanity section, I have the Snow Crown. So the Snow Crown is what's displayed, but I get the effects of the Burning Tiara, if that makes sense. Vanity provides no bonus. It's just for sheer cosmetics, but it allows you to use these really cool ones like Happy Mask that provide no benefit whatsoever and actually put you at a disadvantage if you wear them. So, I mean, skins doesn't matter. Capes, there's not really any cosmetic capes, I don't think. Boots, but still, you could use custom cape as your cosmetic or vanity while you use a maneuvering module as your actual one. I think that that's a really cool thing that should be added, and it shouldn't be too difficult to add either. Okay, here's another thing I want to talk about. Let's say I join. My nose is itching so much. I'm sorry, guys. I've probably picked it a couple times, but I'm not actually picking it. It just itches. But let's say I join a very sparsely populated game like this. There's 2v2 right now in this map. Chances are one of them's a bot. This is 100% a bot. So yeah, that's something that can be fixed by simply punishing the player for leaving. Let's say you get 2 free matches to leave as much as you want. After that, you have to wait 5 minutes to play again if you want to leave games. This keeps the players in the game because, oh my gosh, it is so annoying. I'll get to this later when players leave. I'll get to it later. Because that has made me rage quit Pixel Gun so much in tournament. So now there's he left. Now it's still 2v2. So it's like it will motivate players to stay in the game and finish it even if they're losing, because it allows them to go, hey, do I want to have a 5-minute penalty and quit a 2-minute match, or just finish the match, still get a little bit of a reward, and yeah, not lose anything other than a little bit of a reward. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's no players in these matches, and it's like a lot of people are saying the game's dead, and then there's people saying the game isn't dead, but all you have to do is go jump into a match, and it's like the game looks dead. And I think that there's a way to fix that, and it's to punish the players from leaving the game. Die. So yeah, that's something that I think could be fixed. I don't know if that bot actually left because it's trying to balance out the teams, but bots really don't provide too much of an advantage or disadvantage, I'm gonna be honest. On the topic of bots kind of own this game right now, I'm gonna be honest, because bots can have, I think, literally any weapon. I literally can lose to a bot with ultimatum. You can give a bot ultimatum and it can win a game. I'm not even kidding. Bots can have ultimatum. Makes me mad. It makes me mad. Bots should not have that capability. They should be simple AIs that are not overpowered. Also, on the topic of bots, I think that is an opportunity to greatly expand offline mode, because if you can have bots, then you can just literally have AI programmed and downloaded into the game, so you can play it offline. So you can play multiplayer matches offline, and you just customize bots and jump into a match, and you have it offline. I mean, that's a good idea, right? Like, you can just play multiplayer matches offline. Maybe you can't win keys or stuff, but you can still win XP, currency, and stuff regularly offline. I think that's a good idea. And honestly, I mean, that would be huge, and that'd be a really good improvement too. Because, like, I go camping, I play Minecraft. I don't play Pixel Gun. I didn't play it for like a week's time because I was without service. So it's like, I mean, I think that would be a great way to expand the game. Let's talk about Duel. Right now, Duel is populated with scammers and, I guess, trollers. I don't really know. They're not really technically scamming. If you go into Duel, you're going to get scammed. I'm sorry. If someone wants to bet a chest, they're not going to give it to you, okay? I do that. I've done it a few times, giving out chests. But you can trust me because I've lived up to my word. You have people who know. I've done gift card giveaways. I've done that. I have all the gift cards still, the gift card codes. I give them away. So when I say I'm gonna give away a chest, I mean it. But like, you have players, you go into duel, free chest. Oh, there's a new player who just got a $10 gift card for Christmas. He has 190 gems now. He wants to bet a winner's chest, and then he gets scammed because the other person has Battle Falcon, Sly Wolf, and Vertical Grip. I guess you can't have Sly Wolf and Vertical Grip device, but my point being, it's really unbalanced, and that can be fixed again by balancing out all the weapons to be equal more. Or just removing freaking Vertical Grip device, grapple weapons, Battle Falcon. On the topic of Battle Falcon, why is it that explosions can go through walls? I don't like that, and I think a lot of players don't like that. I don't care. I don't care if I spent $100 on TV. It needs nerfed. Consecutive explosions should not be able to go through walls. Does that make sense? Campaign. I love the campaign. It'd be cool if there was more. Free play. I love it. Nothing bad to say about free play whatsoever. Now we're on to tournament. We are on to tournament. I strongly dislike tournament. And a lot of other people do too. Because it was made, a few changes were made, and then abandoned. It hasn't had anything changed other than the looks so far. First of all, okay, if I go to join a game, what are these weapons? What are these weapons? Why can't we have access to all the other weapons? It's not like you're trying to balance it out because you have weapons like Egg Colorant that are weakening. Why don't we have access to more weapons? Another thing is, it takes a long time to queue up because the matchmaking is balanced. I'm going to show you guys how it's not. So I'm currently in my camera roll, but I'll have all the photos on the screen so you guys can't, so you guys will just be able to see it right away. I'm going to pull up 3 matches I played in a row. Let me see here. Yes, 3 matches in a row where I not only carried, but I had a teammate leave, and I lost trophies. Let's look at the first one. 5 kills, 3 kills. Not a huge carry. I mean, that was just me kind of taking first. Teammate left, we lost. Minus 24 trophies. Just like that. Next one. Defeat. I carried by 5 kills. Teammate left, minus 24 trophies. Next one. 5-0. Huge carry. Minus 24 trophies. Teammate left. My thing is, do not add a penalty for you staying and a teammate leaving. If a teammate leaves and we lose, I should not suffer the consequences from that. In Call of Duty, you may lose a little bit, however, it's not a lot. And that's only in like Grandmaster, which is the top rank. Otherwise, you do not suffer for your other team's lack of integrity, I guess. Your other teammates' lack of integrity. It's ridiculous. Okay, guys, so the next thing I want to talk about is content creation when it comes to Pixelgun 3D. I'm going to throw up a quote from Newbite, who is another Pixelgun content creator. Him saying that original content is very difficult to make. And by the way, I have permission to do this, by the way. He said I could use him, so I'm using him as an example. I agree. It is very hard to be original when it comes to content making. And another thing that's really just killed my motivation to make YouTube videos, mainly for Pixelgun, because I love making YouTube videos. I don't know why, I just love it. It's the fact that my views have gone down, I mean, the last 2 videos I made did really good, but other than that, you'll notice that my views slowly, gradually go down, and I noticed that too, and I was just making weapon reviews, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what other content there is to make. I mean, maybe you guys have ideas. One of you guys suggested I play duel matches, but it's like, you guys just want to watch me play the game? Because, I mean, I don't know what else there is to do except review weapons. That's all I watched when it came to Pixelgun content, and the only other ones I watched were videos like these where content creators voiced their opinions about the game and then also talked about what their fans talk about the game, and that's what I'm doing here. So I mean, it's like, that's another thing. Is like, it's just hard to be original when it comes to pixel gun content. There's no real way to work around that other than, I guess, people just have to like my channel or like my videos enough to come back and watch them. I don't know, but yeah, it's really hard to come up with original ideas, unless you're a modder or hacker. In which sense, you are breaking the pixel gun terms of use and should not be playing the game. And right now, the pixel gun developers have been striking modders' videos. But let's use Hushin for example. Is it Hushin? I don't know. Hussein. Some people say I don't know what it is. I don't know how to speak names. I'm gonna call him. Looks it up really quick. It's Hussein. I'm pretty sure. But basically, he got banned for using modded accounts for hacking, and he quit YouTube. Now he's back, and he had made reviews and damage tests for all the weapons in the new update before they even came out, and that puts that basically makes content creators like me, Newbite, Drot, other ones. Zen, I think, is another one, who legitimately make these damage tests when we get the weapons. It makes us irrelevant. I mean, no one wants to come watch us if they've already watched the video from Hussein. And he's, quite frankly, cheating the system to make us irrelevant. I mean, he's not doing it to make us relevant. He's doing it to make himself more relevant. And then you have, I'm sorry, people like Xpanda, who are quite literally stealing from the developers by just generating currency in the game and then selling it to players. I don't know if he still does that, but I remember checking his description, and he was selling accounts for money. And it's like, that's like literally stealing, which is literally illegal. And yeah, I'm sorry, but copyright strikes deserved. That's illegal. It's like, I don't know what else to do. I'm probably gonna have a lot of hate coming from fans, but it's like, I don't care. I'm being honest. Hacking or modding the game is not fair to players like us who either can't or just want to actually play the game. And you may be right in saying that it's hard to just play the game, and so you're justified in modding or hacking, but you're not justified in modding or hacking, especially when you're either putting other people's channels down or literally stealing from the developers. There are some cool things like Newbite. He did a RTX thing where you have to mod an older version. He didn't even promote that. He just made the video, and that's cool. I mean, that's a cool version of modding. But when you're modding to generate currency to sell to people, that's just like, that's such a scam, and it's like so annoying. And then it's like, oh, your channel's not even relevant. Wonder why? And we were in a call. No, not yesterday. I don't know when it was. Recently, all the content creators who are in the program with Mr. Shaggy, who's like the content manager or whatever, and Shaggy was saying we can't just generate a ton of currency because it will inflate the game currency system, which makes sense. I mean, you can't just give a single content creator millions of gems because, I mean, it's like in-game currency, it's like generating money in real life. If that makes sense. You print more money when there's nothing to back it, the value decreases. It's called inflation. And that happens in the game. So when these modders do that, it harms the game. It's like, well, now people are buying from these modders instead of the developers, causing them to raise the prices, and it's not good. I'm sorry. I don't care if I'm ripping on like modders, because they're the cause. They're one of the causes for the suffering of these players. I mean, there's no other way to put it. That's out of the way. I got one more topic to go through, and basically for that, I'm going to take the feedback from other people, so that way I'm not just saying this with no basis. So right now, I have my Discord server pulled up, because in it I asked for feedback from players, so that way I can voice their opinions, and that way I'm supporting my own claims. So these are from players. And by the way, I'm not canceling out anything. So I literally just asked for feedback, and this is what people had to say. Strength said very pay to win. Zane said the boss with ultimatum plus aimbot are annoying. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. It's kind of unnecessary. Free to play said less grinding needed would be great, and lag. I have a clip of me talking about the lottery grinding, and yeah, so I agree. Less grinding is needed, and lag. A lot of that comes down to device issues. However, yeah, game optimization could be implemented. Aim assist is annoying. Um, I mean, yeah, it is. It was buffed. Not sure why. I think aim assist could do with a nerf. However, that is one thing I like about the tournament is that there's no aim assist, so it's more skill based. However, it's not. Tournament is literally just who can spam shotguns better at this point. Very trash game now. It was good late in the middle of 2020. I mean, it's an opinion. I don't entirely agree with that, but that is an opinion. Not enough players in matches, and it's all just bots, and that's bad. I mean, I talked about that. A lot of that just comes down to people being able to leave whenever they want with no consequences, and they don't want to stay in matches they're losing. This is from Platoop. I know this is going to be a bit long, but here are my thoughts. Let's go through all these. The game has changed drastically since 2016. Yeah. From the content of the gameplay, yeah, I think there is one universal thing that kept getting worse and worse, the amount of pay to win that you can do. That's exactly what I said earlier. And how much it benefits you. Remember the older, or you as a player. Remember the older ages when you could roll 50 coins from the lottery chest and more keys to open a bigger chest. Wait, what? You could roll 50 coins from the lottery chest or more. Yes, that's right. You could win keys in lottery chests to re-win chests, basically. Now you have to spend more time or more money to get the same things. Not only that, but look at the amount of offers and the new battle pass system. Amen. You have to pay. To get pistol pass tickets in actual drastic amount, you have to buy them. And in most cases, if you want to reach level 65 without it getting boring as blank, you have to buy new guns and gems to upgrade them. I know devs make a lot of contests and other things to make this much easier, but all of this is like adding a penny until someone gets $10. It doesn't actually benefit them too much. Or it does if you want to spend hours grinding. And because people can't get to level 65 easy, they lose the feel to grind, and therefore, that's one less people to get added to the core player base, which helps grow the community, which should be the aim of the game. What he's saying is that people get bored or intimidated and stop playing, so there's less and less and less players. You have older pro players quit, and instead of having new ones come up, they get bored or intimidated and leave. So you have this huge gap between pro players and new players, instead of just a constant stream, a cycle, because all the new players just don't want to play anymore. I think they should add more ways in how to get these people into playing the game more, and not just add more ways of benefiting the core player base. That's exactly what I just said. AKA the level 65s and the pay to winners. Literally what I just said. There's this huge gap. Yeah, an example of this is that the devs can add a one-use only ticket that a new player can get every 10 levels. You apply it to a gun and it will stay upgraded every time you... That's a good idea. Okay, a good idea is that instead of... having to pay gems to upgrade weapons, what they do in Call of Duty is the more you use a weapon, the more you level it up. And I think that that's cool. Even if I'm using a level 7 primary against level 65 lobbies, eventually it's gonna level up. Alright, this is from No. Pixel Gun. The D needs a little bit of fairness in matchmaking. Balanced weapon prices. Some weapons are so trash and they are expensive. That's exactly what I said earlier. Improve currency rewards from leveling, game ending, balance weapon damage. I think that the improving currency rewards from leveling / game ending goes in hand with the amount of grinding. If you improve the rewards from the end of matches, that will decrease the amount of grinding needing. Balance weapon damage. I said that. Next is said it's gotten worse. I don't feel like typing something that would compare in size with all my massive essays combined. He just says it's gotten worse. So yeah. Alright. That's Discord. Let's go to TikTok now. Also, don't come at me in the comment section for using light mode. I just got it on my iPad like 2 minutes ago, and I haven't put dark mode on. Do not bully me. Do you hear me? Okay, so now I'm on TikTok. I'm just going to read a couple comments that were in my Pixel Gun TikToks. I've made quite a few, but only 3 of them are really popular. This one's from Samuel. Used to play a lot of this game, but quit because the player controlled RPG purchasable by gems only. I'm assuming that was Judge. But yeah, overpowered weapons only be purchasing by gems. This comment says, good days, but now it's pay to win, and has 7,200 likes. Then the replies say, yeah, it's not, bro, yes it is, and the person that says it's not has 1 like, and then the person who said, bro, yes it is, has 140 likes, and then someone said, nah, I've gotten guns doing clan stuff, playing the game, and doing quests, and then someone said, just because you don't pay doesn't mean that other players don't pay to win, and that's true. And then he said, no, it's not, 500 packs in the store. They don't even hide anymore. That's like how I feel now. Is like they just don't hide the fact. It's like that they care more about the money than actually building the game, if that makes sense. Basically, if you just go through the comment section, a lot of these people are saying that they used to play the game and they quit, and they're not even saying a lot of them, I was just using that one comment section as an example. A lot of them were saying, bro, it's my childhood game. Like, this was a good game. You're not valid if you didn't play Pixel Gun. So, like, it's a general good opinion, but none of these people actually play the game anymore. And so it's like, there's got to be something about the game that keeps these players motivated to play, I guess, if that makes sense. So, yeah, guys, that's really it. I always try to be positive on this channel and keep a positive attitude towards the game because I'm supposed to, but I just had to be honest because I really have no motivation to play or make videos, and I wanted you guys to know why, and I wanted the developers to know why, and also I want to be a voice to people. I said stuff throughout the video and then went to feedback from people, and it was literally the same thing. So I don't know what else to say other than, like, I try to be positive, but I have to be honest and give you my thoughts and reasons why I'm kind of done. And I talked to my friend in real life who I got into the game, and he feels the same way. It's like, it's kind of boring now. I'm like, yeah. And he didn't even make it to max level. And it's like, I don't know, man. So if I get backlash from the developers on this, then understandable, I guess, for being negative, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know how else to, like, present ideas to you and things that are wrong with the game and reasons why people are quitting and why there's no people and just a bunch of stuff, and bringing to light things people have to say. I feel like that's more important than being negative. So it's like, I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's all I have. It was probably a really long video, and I hope a lot of you guys watched it, especially the developers, because I know they watched some of our videos. So if you're a developer, I really hope you watched the whole thing, okay? Because a lot of it might have come out of context. So yeah, that's all I have. Thank you guys all for watching. I don't really know what this means for future YouTube me, but either way, I don't know. I'm still going to make YouTube videos, whether it's on Pixel Gun or my second channel where I play other games. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, hope you guys found this video enjoyable. Also, don't forget to leave your feedback down in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.